What's up, YouTube? Got a great question from Instagram, and it's person asked me, how do you move on from an ex you still love and miss? And oh my goodness, if I had a list of most frequently asked questions, this would be by far number one. So how do you move on? Well, this is something I've been struggling with for the past 6-7 months, and here's what's really helped me. Number one is you really don't have a choice. You got two options here. You can dwell on the past, or you can move forward and look towards the future. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna dwell, or are you gonna look forward to something better in the future? Those are the only two choices you have. The only two choices, really. And it's okay to dwell, to be sad, but at some point, you're just gonna have to pick yourself up. You're gonna have to pick yourself up and be like, yo, we can't do this anymore. Aren't you sick and tired of being sick and tired? I know it's hard, trust me. I know it's hard, but you cannot dwell on this for too long. Why? Because it's gonna take a toll on your health. And take it from me. I was emotionally distraught. I was in a really, really low place, and it manifested in really bad physical conditions, and had to see doctors, and it was terrible. It was the worst pain I've had in my life, all because I decided to dwell instead to move on, right? So how do you move on? Well, like I said, a lot of people, when they ask, how do I stop thinking about someone, they say, oh, get centered in the present moment, be still, be okay with the now. The issue is, it's a little hard to calm your mind down when your emotions are so strongly attached to the person in the past. So how do you get here in the now? Well, if you're looking back, to be here, you have to turn forward. So you have to think about the future. If you're in the past, you have to think about the future to get to the now. If you're stuck in the past, think about the future, and it'll put you in the present moment. What do you have to look forward to? Outside of relationships, for yourself, for your life. What do you have to look forward to? And a lot of times, people who can't answer the question are the ones who stay stuck in the past, because they don't build something for themselves. They don't invest in something. They don't have a dream or a purpose or a passion that they're working on. And so, of course, they stay stuck in the past because there's nothing in the future to look forward to. So ask yourself this: am I stuck in the past because I'm not building anything for myself in the future? Is that why I can't get in the now, because the past was so much better than anything in the future could ever be? Instead, build something better for yourself. Build something better for yourself. And also, realize this: if you can't let that person go, even though they don't want to be in your life, you really got to ask yourself this question. If true love means respecting their decision and accepting them and wanting to see them happy, right? True love, unconditional, whatever makes you happy, I'm okay with. If you can't say that, you got to ask, do I love them? Or do I just not like being alone? Do I actually love that person, or do I just hate being alone? And if you can't say, you know what, I respect your decision, and be okay with it, then you have to figure out, why can't you be alone? And I've done a video on that. Actually, my last video was on that, so you can check that out. But again, I say this with utmost empathy and sympathy. I've been through a really tough time with this myself. So build something for yourself. Don't dwell on it. You have so much potential. You have so much room to grow. So much. Keep looking and pressing towards a better future. And I promise you, you will see that the present moment and the future is always better than the past. Peace.